he's back.
The Adventures of Impossible Steven!
Yes, once again, it's time for The Adventures of Impossible Steven, starring Steven, Ahab, Walter, Vanessa, Sweet-Pea, Chester, Blitz, Moose, Roscoe Scummins, and Mr. Frankel.
And tonight's story, The Reading Lesson. Wait a minute. Hold it. Hello. Is this working now? Hello everybody. My name is Steven, Impossible Steven. You can spell my name S-T-E-V-E-N, Steven. And I just want to say that tonight, this will be only one part of a story. There will be no part 2, okay? Does everybody understand that? There will be no part 2 tonight. And we will be doing the reading lesson, all about reading the story in the classroom with our teacher, Mr. Frankel. And
Steven! Will you hurry up? We have a reading lesson to do.
What?
I said, hurry up, Steven. We have a reading lesson to do.
Yes, Mr. Frankel.
All right, everybody, let's all begin our reading lesson. Take your books out and open to page 1. All right, and I would like Steven to begin reading, please. Steven?
What? Huh?
I said you may begin reading.
Oh, okay, Mr. Frankel. Here I go. Let me see. Page 1. Our story is called The Little Dog. May I begin reading now, Mr. Frankel?
Yes, you may begin reading page 1.
Okay, Mr. Frankel, here I go. The little dog ran around and around the tree. Mr. Frankel, I've never had a little dog.
Yes, Steven?
So why would a little dog run around and around a tree?
Just read the story, Steven.
But Mr. Frankel, I don't understand. Excuse me there. Pardon me for this intrusion, Steve-Arino, but I think I can help you there. My name is not Steve-Arino. No, it's Dumpsterhead. Oh, not funny, Roscoe.
Listen here. Can we please get back to the story? Steven, read.
Yes, Mr. Frankel, here I go. The little dog ran around and around the tree.
Mr. Frankel?
What? Yes, Sweet-Pea.
Mr. Frankel, maybe the little dog is tied to the tree, and he cannot get loose, and he can only run around and around in a circle. Oh, the poor dog.
Sweet-Pea.
That's terrible! Tying a dog to a tree like that.
He probably deserved it. He was probably a bad doggy.
Steven?
Nope, I don't care. He was probably such a bad dog that he deserves to be tied to the tree and run around and around in a circle.
Steven, how would you like it if I tied you to a tree?
All right, enough. Walter, will you please read?
Sure, Mr. Frankel. Pardon me there for this intrusion, Mr. Frankel.
That's Frankel! And Walter is reading now.
Oops! Oh, jeez. I dropped my book on the floor, Mr. Frankel. Okay, I'm ready now. Here I go. Oops. Mr. Frankel, what page are we on?
Page 1!
Okay, Mr. Frankel, here we go. All right, page 1. The little dog ran around and around the tree.
Mr. Frankel,
What is it, Moose?
maybe the little dog likes the tree. That is why he runs around it. I once had a cocker spaniel, and it would run around and around and around all the trees that were in the park. And
What does that have to do with our story?
nothing, Mr. Frankel.
There you go, embarrassing me again, you big dummy.
Oh, sorry, Chester.
Now, good grief, I forgot. Who was reading?
I was, Mr. Frankel. Don't worry, I'm still on page 1. Here we go. The little dog ran around and around the tree. I don't care. I still say that if that dog is tied to a tree, then he was probably very, very naughty, and he deserves to run around and around the tree. So there.
But, Stephen, how can you be so mean?
I am not being mean, but do you remember when the dog, that bad dog, chased me and Mr. Frankel up the tree outside? Mr. Frankel, do you remember when the dog chased us up the tree?
Yes, I remember, Stephen.
That gives me a good idea. Hey, Roscoe, what are you doing, Roscoe? Roscoe, you can't do that. You're not supposed to draw in your reading book. Look at that. Hey, Roscoe, that's pretty funny. Hey, Stephen, look at this. Roscoe drew a picture in his reading book. What? Let me see. That is very funny. I see you drew a picture of someone in the tree. I see the little dog, and I see the tree, and you drew a picture of someone in the tree. Yeah, and he has underwear with stars on it. Oh, that is very funny, Roscoe. Roscoe, who is that supposed to be in the tree? You, Stephen. That's very fun. Hey! Oh, Mr. Frankel! Roscoe is drawing pictures in his reading book.
All right, enough! Blitz, will you please read page 1?
What did you say, Mr. Frankel?
There you go. Now you are embarrassing me.
What do you want to do that for, Chester?
It's your turn to read, stupid. So hurry up and get busy.
All right, Chester, I'll read. I'll do the best job of reading about the little dog running around that tree. Here we go. The little dog ran around and around the tree. Aw, he sure is a cute little dog, isn't he? Cute dog!
I don't care. It probably deserves to be running around and around the tree.
Stephen, that does it. I'm going to tie you to the tree when we go outside.
Mr. Frankel, what page are we on, Mr. Frankel? I forgot. If you'll pardon me this intrusion, Mr. Frankel.
What are you doing, Chester? I was the one who was reading.
Shut up.
Oh, what do you want to do that for, Chester?
'Cause you're interrupting me, that's why.
Chester. Oh, sorry, Chester.
Mr. Frankel, what page are we on, Mr. Frankel? Mr. Frankel! Now I'll draw a picture of Stephen falling out of the tree.
I wonder if the dog was a Cocker Spaniel.
Pardon me this intrusion, Mr. Frankel.
Wait a minute. Wait, it's Frankel, and wait a minute.
I don't care. It was a naughty, naughty dog.
That does it, Stephen.
Oh! Oh, Mr. Frankel, what page are we on? Excuse me, Mr. Frankel.
All right, that does it. Quiet, 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 quiet! All right. I want no more crying. No more Cocker Spaniel talk. No more, what page are we on, Mr. Frankel? And no more calling me Mr. Frankel. We are going to read about the little dog now.
Mr. Frankel!
Yes, what is it, Stephen?
Look at the time, Mr. Frankel. It is time to go home.
What?
Look at the clock, Mr. Frankel. It is time to go home.
So it is. So we did not read about the little dog today.
No, we did not, Mr. Frankel.
We did not do a reading lesson today.
No, Mr. Frankel.
And this is all your fault, isn't it, Stephen?
Yes, Mr. Frankel. No, Mr. Frankel.
Oh, Stephen. Stephen, before you go home, we are going to play a little game.
A game, Mr. Frankel?
Yes. I will be the little dog.
You will, Mr. Frankel?
Yes. And I'm going to chase Stephen around and around the tree.
I think I better go now, everybody. Goodbye. Oh!
Stephen, come back here!
My name is Teacher Mike, your favorite storyteller, and we'll see you next time on Rainbow Time. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I just want to tell everybody that there is no part 2 to this story, and good night. Bye-bye.
Stephen!